welcome back, beautiful people. It's Kenya and I'm back with another video. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to do a get to know me tag because I kind of just like popped on the scene here and was like, follow me and blah blah and watch what I do. You guys don't really know anything about me, and I think the reason I enjoy watching other YouTubers is because I know a little bit about their life, and I kind of feel like, you know, although we're not friends, like I feel like I know them a little bit. I know where they've come from. I know what they've done. So I think I owe you guys that. Especially if you become a subscriber, I owe you guys sort of explanation of who I am and a little bit about me. I did look up a YouTube get to know me tag, and there are some questions here, but I think the most important question to start off with is why I started this YouTube channel. And I think it's a really easy question for me to answer, although I'm not the greatest at articulating my thoughts. I'm into beauty. This whole channel is about beauty. Anything beauty, mostly makeup, but any progress I have made with my makeup to get to what I usually do now and what I do today has only been through YouTubers, other YouTubers, and I think that is a lot of us nowadays. It's really important that we all have, you know, a representation of different types of levels of you know, people who teach things on YouTube. So that, you know, there are your in makeup terms, there are your makeup experts, your makeup artists, people who have clients and things like that. And then, you know, like there's like the middle people who just do it like super well, and then there's just the people who do it for fun, and like whether it looks good or not, they show you what they do and how they do it and what works for them. And you know, everyone doesn't have the same skin, everyone doesn't have the same skills. That helped me. Like, I can watch all of these Jordan Liberty type makeup artists all I want. It also helps to watch someone who I think is more relatable, who, you know, does this, and I'm like, okay, if she can do it, I can totally do it. And I want to be that type of person. I'm here to show you that. I mean, I don't even have a picture of like what my makeup used to look like, but I think it's come a long way, and if I can do it, you can do it. When anyone asks me how I learned anything or how I learned how to do this, YouTube. That's the only answer I give, because like no one taught me but YouTube. I'm not self-taught. I didn't teach myself. I learned it here. So now it's sort of branched out to where now you've got more women of color that are on here that are able to show you what they do, especially in terms of, you know, for women of color. There are a lot more women of color here now on YouTube showing their makeup skills and things like that. So I think it's important to have representation. So I am just another form of representation to all of you out there. Whether you are my color or not, whether you're my expert level or not, like you can learn from me and I can learn from you. YouTube is a great platform for that, and definitely just in general, like you can learn anything on here. I can literally type in how to, like, I just researched on YouTube how to make some nice vanity lights, like low cost, and we did a DIY project, my boyfriend and I, and we just followed someone. We have no electrical skills at all, and we just, you know, we strung these lights together, we did something with an extension cord, and they look great to me, and I'm totally happy with it. And I'm like, it's so impressive and it's so amazing that, you know, anyone can just do that. Okay, moving on. So let's just get into these tags. There's like 30 questions here, and I think that's going to be a really long video, especially because if you haven't noticed, I have the ability to ramble. What is my favorite color? My favorite color is orange. I don't have a lot of orange things I don't necessarily like to wear, but I love the way it looks. So, but my favorite color to wear is this nice little utility army green. I love this color. Let's see, how tall am I? I am 5'4" and 3/4, but we'll say that's 5'5". What's your favorite animal? I am that crazy cat lady. If I could have a million cats, I totally would. I cannot, because I am actually slightly allergic to cats. So I do have one cat. His name is Gustavo. I have featured him a few times in these videos, but if you haven't seen him, I will put a nice picture right here of him. And he's the most adorable thing. He's super loud. He's very he's very vocal, and he's bad. He's so bad. Some of these are personal. How many boyfriends or girlfriends I had? I don't think my boyfriend knows. How would I describe my fashion sense? I'm my fashion sense is a little all over the place, and I mean, I haven't really done a video focused on fashion, I haven't really done a video focused on fashion yet, but I really want to, and I plan to. It's really just that, you know, I want to get a better setup, a better space for it. But my fashion sense is kind of all over the place. I'll say it's a little more glam just because, you know, I like to put on makeup, so you can't really like be like super, I mean, you can be super minimalist with makeup, but I like to like, you know, get a little creative. So it's a little glam at times. In the summer it tends to, you know, get a little bohemian. I don't know. It depends on how I feel. Some of my favorite TV shows. I'm like really excited for this for some reason. If you guys don't watch TLC, TLC has some of the greatest TV shows. 90 Day Fiancé, which has to be probably almost my #1. There's these couples where one part of the couple isn't from the US and the other part of the couple is, and so they plan on getting married, or they want to live together, they want to be together obviously, so they have to get a K-1 visa, which is the marriage visa. So pretty much in order for their significant other to come to the US, they've got to spend 90 days here in the US, and they have to get married within those 90 days for them to be able to stay here. And when I tell you, like, some of them are very legit, like, you can tell the couple's in love or whatever, but they're, you know, they're just going through their trials or whatever. Like, it's hard to marry someone who you haven't been with. I mean, I haven't been married, but I would imagine, like, I live with my boyfriend now, and if I could never get married to him without living with him first, and just like that would blow my mind. And I know, like, you know, that's against some people's religious views, but I have to like test it out. I need to know if you sleepwalk at night, and like, I need to know. So these couples, they like go through all of their trials while these cameras are around, and they have to decide at the end of the 90 days if they want to get married. Hilarious. The show is so funny, and like sometimes it's sad, sometimes like it makes you laugh, like sometimes it's very heartwarming. I would totally recommend that show. It is probably one of my #1 shows. And like, I mean, some of these questions are really specific. I'm just gonna answer some general questions. My ethnicity is Antiguan. My family is from Antigua. If you don't know where Antigua is, it's a very small island in the Caribbean. Let's see what else. I live with my boyfriend. His name is Nuno. He has made an appearance in some of these videos, but I will do a boyfriend tag just so you guys get to know him, because I plan on, you know, showing his face around sometimes. I'm very close with my mom. Hi Mom, if you're watching. I'm a mama's girl. I just turned 27 this year, so I am getting up there in age. I mean, that's really all there is to know about me. If you guys have any questions, I will totally answer them later along down the road when like I become important enough to do a Snapchat Q&A. I will totally do one, but right now I don't think it's really necessary. Anything you want to ask me, you can totally leave in the comments below, and I am down to answer it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you got to know a little bit more about me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Thanks to each and every one of you who have subscribed, and anyone who isn't subscribed who is watching, thank you too. But you should totally hit that subscribe button down below somewhere, or is it up here? I don't know where it is. They always switch it depending on like what page you're watching from. But if you're not subscribed, hit that button. And I will see you guys in my next video.